Hi, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Lisa and in today's video I have another update of my whole collection Project Polish. In this project I'm working on 10 nail polishes at a time and I will decide if they're gonna stay in my collection, put on my Project Polish rack to use up or be destashed. And the 10 that I was working on this time were all untried in my collection. And the first one is by Mavala in Constantinople, or however you say that. And this is what I'm currently wearing with a topper on top of it. And I used 2 coats. And this is not my favorite color. I do like it with the topper on top, but I don't like it enough to keep in my collection, but I will put it on my Project Polish rack to use up. This is only a small 5ml bottle, so this one will be used up quite quickly. And then this is the topper that I was wearing on top of it. This is by Polished for Days in Supernova. And I used 2 coats over the Mavala Constantinople nail polish. And I like this topper, and this one will be staying in my collection. The next one is by Essie. This is in Ahead of the Gamer. And I used 2 coats for this one, and I really like this the formula of this red, and this one will be staying in my collection. This one is by Cleonard Cosmetics. This is in Essence of Toad. And I used 2 coats for this one, and this one will be going in a Project Polish rack. Again, this is not my favorite nail polish, but this one is okay. And this one is a small bottle, so this one will be easy to finish up. So this one will be going in a Project Polish rack. And then the next one is by China Glaze. This is in Cuba Diving. And I used 2 coats for this one, and this one will be staying in my collection. I really like this blue. And then this is a tonic nail polish in Light of Lera. And I used 2 coats for this one, and I really like this one. This one dries down matte, but I prefer it with a shiny top coat. And I used 2 coats for this one, and this will be staying in my collection. The next one is by Color Club. This one is in Olive Paris. And I used 2 coats for this one, and this will be staying in my collection. I do think I've got quite a few similar colors to this one in my collection, and I have to see in a future date which ones formula are better, but for now this one will be staying in my collection. The next one is by China Glaze in Get It Right, Get It Bright. And I've used 3 coats for this one, and I used a blur and base coat. This one is quite sheer, and I do like this one, so this will be staying in my collection. The next one is by Colores de Carol in Chronically Single. And I used 3 coats for this one, and this will be staying in my collection. This one is quite unique in my collection, so it will be staying. And then the last nail polish that I was working on is by Ori in Feel the Funk. And I used 3 coats for this one, and I really love this one, so this will be staying in my collection. So 8 out of 10 will be staying in my collection, and 2 will be put on my nail polish rack for project polish. And then the next 10 nail polish that I will be working on are all untried in my collection. And the first one is by Moonshine Money. This is in Banana Split for 2. This one is by Orly in Mayhem Mentality. This is Color Club in La Vie en Rose. This is Painted Polish in Bubble Mayhem. This is Art as Nails in Speed Dating. This is Prism Polish in Whispering Woods. This is Catty Lacquer in Jabura Daisy. And Rogue Lacquer in Girls Just Wanna Have Sun. This is Wildflower Lacquer in Real Change Happens One Step at a Time. And then the last one is by Barry M in Blue Margarita. And I will update again once I use all of these 10 nail polishes. And thank you all for watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!